kuuluvasti.
Yep.
Can you see if I'm... So last spring, Housing Fair Finland, Aalto University and City of Ranta announced an international student competition to find sustainable small-scale housing solutions for dwellers. And we did a proposal called Threesome together with Juha Nissinen and Ida Räsänen.
The competition site is part of the housing fair area located in Marjalanta. Through the planning, there has been high goals to develop this into an own-looking, sustainable urban environment.
And the aim was to find innovative solutions beyond energy regulations and solar panels. So the task was to study how a house can help the dweller live a more sustainable life. And sustainability in this case means economic, social, and ecological sustainability. And we believe that an eco-friendly living should not be a marginal lifestyle choice anymore, but rather a way of life that fits the average dweller. So even if a house promotes ecological values, it can still have timeless form. And above all architecture without an expiration date, as we call it, is sustainable.
The sustainable house should adapt to different phases of life and different ways of living. And we wanted to question if the house types of today fit the needs of the modern dweller. After all, house should not dictate our lifestyle, but rather adapt to fulfill our needs. And we designed floor plans that adapt to different living situations. Here the fireplace, technical equipment, kitchen and bathroom are fixed, while the rest of the space can be freely divided.
So we started by imagining different family types, and
sorry. Yeah, the house can be 1 or 2-story high, and the staircase can function as internal or external stairs. And this makes it possible to form 1 large or 2 smaller apartments.
Okay, so we started by imagining different family types and modified the floor plans according to need. So instead of finding an apartment for the short term, the house adapts for all phases of life. So for example, here you have a commune apartment and 1-bedroom apartments and loft apartments, as well as 2-story apartments. And so you can have, for example, here you have a student apartment which is changed for a young couple, and then to a family, and then the family apartment is added a workspace in the downstairs. And then these floor plans can be changed again by dividing the floor plans and having a traditional floor plan on the downstairs and a more sort of a loft-style apartment upstairs. And then it can be altered again if needed for the new inhabitants in the future.
And we placed these houses in the clusters of 3, and 2 of which are privately owned, those bigger ones, and 1 which is owned by the housing cooperative. And the rental space can be used for a variety of functions. And in between there is a winter garden that functions as a travel. And the rental space can adapt to become an apartment, workspace, common space, shared guest rooms, or a garage, to mention a few options. And we consider the possibility to use the site apartment for grandparent or growing child living.
So the idea really is that the planning offers the framework around which the owner can modify the house freely, and this offers the ability to influence the living environment and to personalize it. And this is how we believe a house becomes a home. And 1 unit of a house is built from the heart, the house, and the shell. And the heart holds the fireplace and technical equipment. And the shell offers shade and protecting facade, while it encloses a winter garden zone to surround the house.
The architectural appearance comes from the compact cube-like shape. The number of filled corners has been minimized, So designing a compact apartments decreases heating and building costs, as well the consumption of material. Through the apartments are compact, the long side lines and articulated floor plans makes the space feel larger. We wanted to put the square meters where they count to improve the quality of living spaces.
And even the system of construction is quite flexible. So the load-bearing walls can be built from brick, recycled concrete, wood, or really any other standard building material. And the shell can be constructed from wood, perforated steel, mesh, or plant wall. And this is because Ranta wants to promote an art town image. And the variable facade materials create quite a unique look, and it supports this goal. So even though the architectural form is very simple, the materials create quite a rich and lively environment.
In our proposal, the socially sustainable living environment offers different levels of public and private spaces. And some functions such as sauna, cellar and yards can be shared. And we placed the sauna in the separate building to minimize the moisture in structures.
So all the 5 awarded entries were offered for possible builders for further development. So hopefully one of these will be realized for the Housing Fair 2015. And thank you for inviting us. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.